Hello, everybody. Welcome in. This is Crystal Guardian here to do another tarot reading for the collective. I thought it might be fun today to do a cat theme, something a little different. I'm going to be using the affirmations of the Fairy Cat deck and the Cats Rule the Earth tarot. So let's get into it. I'm going to call in our guides, guardians, spirit, ancestors. Please give us your divine guidance and wisdom in this reading today. Let us know anything we need to know. Any negative energies being sent our way, please return them back to the sender. We ask this in the name of the Most High. Thank you. Okay, so let's get into the reading. I haven't used these affirmation decks before, so not sure what we're going to come out with. What's the message, Spirit? Okay, let's see what we have. We have Sprout. So I feel like new things are possibly starting to grow for you. We have Beauty. We have Adaptability. We have Affection. We have Silence. One or two more. Okay, we have Spring, which we're in the spring right now. So I feel like this is what's currently going on in the energies. Some more. Okay. We have Summer. And at the bottom of the deck, we have Growth. So I do feel like you're starting to come into your own now in this spring and summer season. You're learning to grow, to adapt. You're finding beauty in the silence. I feel like you're now almost in like a hermit mode energy. I do feel like you do have somebody coming in, the infection being here. Something new is starting to grow for you with Sprout being out here. I feel like you're learning to grow, to adapt. Okay, so let's see. Sprout out here. We have the Eight of Swords. So I feel at one point you were possibly trapped in your head about something. I feel like you've gone within with the silence being here. You've learned to adapt, grow. Whatever this was that had you trapped in your head with this Eight of Swords, I feel like it was a romantic situation. But I feel like whatever this was, this could be with a past person that had you trapped in your head. You're learning to go within to heal. You're learning to adapt. You're finding the beauty in your life again. And by you finding the beauty in your life again, that's what's leading to these new beginnings with the Lovers being here and the Four of Wands. This new love that you do have coming in, this affection that's going to be growing. If you haven't met this person yet, if you look at this card, these are all bulbs that are planted beneath the ground. The flower isn't there yet. You can kind of see the ghost of it forming. He's just sitting and waiting for this flower to grow. I feel like a past situation. Did you have you trapped in this Eight of Swords energy, where you were like trapped in your head, a self-imposed prison? But now going in, working on yourself, he's just sitting there like completely meditating, just being in silence. This is what's going to lead to the growth of these new beginnings, this new relationship. And this new relationship with the Four of Wands being here, this is going to be a divine counterpart because these four wands make 1111. So this is, you are on a road to ascension. This will be a stable union, a stable foundation in this new romantic relationship. Now, beauty being out here, I feel like you're starting to see beauty in the world again. Find beauty in yourself. I feel like you're going in, learning to love yourself. Okay. The Seven of Swords come out in the reverse. So I feel like I said, with this past relationship that had you trapped in your head, this was with somebody who was very sneaky with the Seven of Swords here. I feel like you did go through betrayal. With the Two of Swords, I feel like you put this past relationship in a stalemate. And then with the Devil card coming out, I feel like this is this past person. They were in sneaky devil energy with the Seven of Swords and the Devil. This was somebody who did have you trapped in your head. I feel like you're moving out of this energy now. With this Seven of Swords being in the reverse, I feel like you put this person in the past. You've put them with the Two of Swords in a stalemate. Like I said, you're now going in, learning to love yourself, finding the beauty within yourself, finding the beauty in life again. Adaptability. Why is adaptability out here? I feel like you are willing to go in to change yourself, work on yourself. I also feel like you're learning to accept things. You're willing to adapt, to accept things for what they are, grow. Okay. So we have Temperance. So yeah, you are finding balance in your life again. With the Wheel of Fortune being here, you've closed out a cycle. I feel like good karma is coming to you by you learning to change, grow, adapt to situations, heal from situations. This is what's leading to you finding balance in your life, finding beauty in your life. Like I said, you've closed out the cycle. You've put whoever this past person was in a stalemate with the Two of Swords. Whoever this was in this devil energy. And if you look at these two cats, the Seven of Swords in the reverse and the Devil, they're the same kind of cat. They're one of those, I think they're called sphinxes, those little bald cats. So whoever this past person was, this is the same person, and you put them in a stalemate. You've closed out the cycle. You're moving on. You're finding the balance in your life. You're now looking ahead with the Two of Wands here. You have the world in your hands. You're going down a path where you have to make a decision. You're looking ahead to the future. With the Three of Wands being here in the reverse, I feel like your ships are going to come in. They might not be here yet. Like I said, you do have this Four of Wands relationship coming in, this new love. But it's just a ghost right now. It's in spirit. It hasn't come out yet. So whoever this person is, this new lover that's coming in, I don't feel like they've arrived yet. I feel like spirit is going to be sending them into you, but they're not here yet. That's why the Three of Wands is in the reverse. Your ships are going to come in. They're just not here yet, but you have to have faith. You're now in this Queen of Wands energy. This is somebody who is a powerful manifester. So I feel like you're manifesting in this new love, this stable foundation. You're focusing on yourself now. You're growing, you're healing. Okay, let's find out, why is summer here? This could be coming in, this new relationship, in the summertime. So, I mean, we're still technically in spring until the 21st. So we got like another week. But you could possibly meeting this new person over the summer. I feel like right now with the spring coming out, you're still on your healing journey. You're still manifesting this person in. Okay, so we have the Five of Wands come out. So this is this past person's energy. They had you in a lot of conflict. Then we have the Five of Pentacles coming out. Whoever this past person was that you now have in this stalemate, they left you out in the cold. Like I said, they were in the Seven of Swords, sneaky energy, devil energy. There was a lot of conflict and competition with this person. They left you out in the cold. They left you questioning your worth. I feel like you're overcoming that now. You're moving on with the Six of Wands to your victory and success. This is about public recognition. And you are manifesting because, like I said, with the Queen of Wands is somebody who is a powerful manifester. And then with the Magician here, you are bringing in, you are manifesting this victory and success and this new relationship. And I feel like this is going to be coming in within this summertime season. And then we have the affection here. So this is somebody who is going to be affectionate with you. They're not going to be hot and cold, leaving you guessing what you mean to them. There is going to be a genuine connection here, I feel. Ooh. Okay. Yeah, this is going to be your divine counterpart. After going through a lot of burdens here with the Ten of Wands in the past, you're now manifesting in this King of Wands. So we saw the Queen of Wands here. So now we have the King of Wands coming out. This is going to be your divine counterpart. And this is justice. This is going to be, this new relationship is going to be justice for all the burdens that you've endured in the past with this Ten of Wands here. Okay, so let's get some on silence. I feel like this is like hermit energy. Like you've had to go in, go within, heal, rest, recuperate, gain perspective. After dealing with this past energy, the Seven of Swords, sneaky energy. So let's see, why is silence out here? Okay, so I'm not going to take all of these. Okay. All right, so yeah, exactly. You were in a situation with the Ten of Pentacles in the reverse. Whoever this past person was in the Seven of Swords energy, there was going to be no happiness here with the Ten of Pentacles in the reverse. This is somebody who you saw yourself building a life with that wasn't going to be built on any kind of stable foundation with this past person. Ten of Pentacles in upright is about building generational wealth, a family legacy, a power couple, a happily ever after. That was never going to happen with this past person. I feel like you went into hermit mode to reflect, to gain perspective. You realized you were never going to have a happily ever after with this past person. With the Four of Pentacles coming out in the reverse, I feel like you worked hard to let this situation go, to heal from it. With the Seven of Pentacles, this is about putting in the hard work and reaping the benefits of your hard work. So that is why I feel like you went into hermit mode. You realized you changed your perspective. You reflected on the situation. You realized there was going to be no happily ever after with this past person. With the Four of Pentacles being in the reverse, now Four of Pentacles upright is about hanging on to something. You realized you had to let this go. You put in the work on yourself here to heal, to reflect, to gain perspective. Eight of Pentacles, again, you're putting in the hard work. You're looking for long-term investment. You're looking to see success in your life. And this, putting in this work, letting this situation go, is going to lead to your happiness. Okay, so why is spring out here? This self-healing, going in, doing the inner work, this might be what you're working on now in the springtime. You might have been working on this for the past few months. We have the Knight of Pentacles coming out. This is the slowest moving knight in the deck, but this is the most stable. So I feel like you're moving, you're focused on slowly rebuilding your life, moving towards stability. You're not rushing in blindly like the other knights. If it was Knight of Swords or Knight of Wands, they're like fast moving, they rush in, they're impulsive. The Knight of Pentacles is not somebody who rushes in impulsively. They're somebody who sits back, stays still, looks at the situation. They don't just jump from one thing to the next. Like, I feel like you took the time to reflect, to heal, to gain some stability in your life after going through this past situation. You're now no longer seeing this person as a missed opportunity. With the Four of Cups being in the reverse, Four of Cups in the upright is about like a missed opportunity, feeling like you missed out on something. But with it being in the reverse, I feel like you don't look at this person as a missed opportunity anymore. You see the situation for what it was. You put it in a stalemate. You're moving on and healing from it. You're working on building a stable foundation for yourself. Just get a couple more. Springtime. Okay. Whatever the situation was that you walked away from, I feel like there was a point with the Five of Cups. I mean, you could still be feeling grief in this situation with the Five of Cups. This is about grieving a loss, regret. So you could still have regrets. You could have been going through this in early spring. Now you're moving out of it, moving out of this energy of this grief and loss from this past relationship. With the Nine of Cups being here in the reverse, I feel like I said, you no longer see this past person as a missed opportunity. You were in grief over this, but you realize with the Nine of Cups in the reverse that Nine of Cups in the upright is about wish fulfillment, that you were never going to find wish fulfillment with this energy, this past energy. There was going to be no Nine of Cups here, no wish fulfillment. This was not a missed opportunity for you with this person. I feel like you're now in this Queen of Swords energy where you're seeing the truth. You're making head over heart decisions. You're putting your boundaries up with people who've hurt you in the past. You've grown in this situation. So let's get some on growth. The card. Okay. So we have the Two of Pentacles come out that fell out on the floor. So you're now finding balance, growing spiritually. If you look at this cat, she's holding her heart there. So I feel like you're growing emotionally, spiritually. After going through this healing with the Two of Pentacles, you're now finding balance in your life. You are in this wounded warrior energy with the Nine of Wands here. You've got your boundaries up now between the Nine of Wands and the Queen of Swords. You are a wounded warrior. And if you look at this cat, he's like beat up. He's missing an eye. He's been through it. But he's got these flowers in his mouth. He still has hope. Through all these wands here that are building this barrier, there's still flowers here. So there's still hope. With the Knight of Swords, something is moving in towards you after this betrayal from this past person. And again, we have the same kind of cat, this Sphinx cat with the Seven of Swords, the Devil, and this Ten of Swords. So this is all this same past person's energy. So whoever this was heavily betrayed you. They put you in this Nine of Wands energy. But now you're going in, you're doing the inner healing, you've grown, you're gaining balance in your life. And something new is moving in towards you with this Knight of Swords here. And like I said, it's not here yet. It's just a little sprout right now. Like you could have just met somebody, just started talking to somebody. You might not have met them yet, but it is coming in. It is going to be a Four of Wands stable foundation with this Lovers here. And with this summer here for your victory and success coming out, I feel like Knight of Swords is a fast moving energy, like I said before. So I feel like something is coming in. It's something that you manifested. It's a victory for you, and it's going to be coming in within the next couple of months with summer being here. I feel like you've gone in, you've learned to find the beauty in yourself. You've grown, you went in, you reflected, you have inner growth. These sprouts are forming. The energy is moving your way. It's coming in this summer. And you learning to grow and adapt is what's going to bring you to this victory and success with the Six of Wands here. And whoever this person is that's coming in, they are going to be your divine counterpart. They're going to manifest. They're going to match your energy. And this is something that you've manifested for yourself here with the Magician. So get a few more cards. So this is going to be with the Knight of Wands here. I only have the divine counterparts. Now I can't find the cards. But we saw the King and Queen of Wands. So this is going to be a passionate new beginning with the Knight of Wands here. And with the Three of Pentacles, this is going to be a reason for you to celebrate. This new relationship is going to be a victory and success for you. And it's going to be a cause for celebration. It's going to be a stable foundation. There's going to be a lot of love, passion, and affection here with this new person. I just had those cards and now I can't find them. Oh, here they are. And like I said, this is going to be a divine counterpart that you manifested in. So that's the reading. Hopefully you liked it. Something a little bit different today. We'll catch you in the next one. Have a great day. Drop a like, comment, and subscribe if it resonated with you. And we'll see you later. Bye-bye.